players that just come out of nowhere. I still remember in Smash 4 how shocked the world was, not just for Leo, but for everyone that followed in his footsteps and started showing up to the American majors, put on great shows at Smash Factor year after year after year. So we'll see. I mean, Stronghold might surprise us here. It's going to be Mario versus Bayo. All right, 2 combo demons. Let's see who gets the first hit, because that's going to matter so much. Well, maybe not that kind of hit, falling out of the downer.
It all depends. We see now Bayo, of course, starting with those Bayo combos, those fantasy plays that can end up in dealing way too much percentage. And Stronghold is, there's a couple of good bios where Stronghold is from. I don't remember, I played him a couple of times. So he knows already how to deal with the DI that's needed to get out of those bio combos. So if he's able to consistently get out of them, he might have a fighting chance.
Yeah, definitely. And that was actually a really good take right now. This is the situation where you mentioned, Priscilla, that he needs to be really aware of the DI right now, trying to recover the stage control. Once again, the combo up in the platform, but the bad thing coming in clutch, right? They're just saving Lima in that situation, 45% already. He's trying to punish the ledge right now. The backer quite doesn't connect in that situation, and the soft punish over there coming up from Lima's part. He's trying to keep Stronghold at bay. This right here is where the situation can get really tricky right now, but amazing DI coming up from Lima's part.
The damage definitely working in Lima's favor right now. I feel like something along the lines of up tilt into back air could end it. Wow, actually interrupting the startup of Witch Time. Mario can be quite difficult to combo, not just because he's a little floaty, but also that Nair is so good at breaking you out of combos. That said, no saving grace from the up smash. He's going to tie up the first stock here.
Stronghold needs to find like a wide opening. He's been trying to get some uppers going, and while Mario really can get some great combos going from those uppers, it's really difficult once, like, especially with this type of player, high-level player like Lima, is able to just be like, oh, he's just throwing uppers. That's all that I like. He just needs to counter them, and that's what he's going to do. A little bit of a back throw, not going to be quite enough, but still Stronghold has the opportunity to take out that first stock. That is going to be a huge problem if he's not able to wrap it up as soon as possible.
Yeah, this is the time where we're going to be seeing a lot of up smashes attempts from Stronghold, trying to just close as early as possible. Lima's stuck already 137% versus his 113 already in his second stock. Nice air dodge to recover the ledge right there over here. How? But that was a really tricky situation. The Nair just almost cutting off guard Lima with that homie DI over there, 47%, and he manages to close out the Stronghold second stock with his 3 stock. Still good commentator scores.
We're going to see an up smash on Mario's end this time, but man, you saw how quickly this match got out of hand. Lima got the first stock, and guess what? Once you're at 0, all those combos from Bayonetta are going to work again. So easy for him to lap his opponent right there. Oh, and it might just happen one more time, taking a solid 55 for that. Okay, Stronghold maybe with a chance. No, gets a back air instead of up air. It's Lima's turn yet again, but never mind, a quick reversal.
I really like how Stronghold is utilizing those air dodges, but at the same time, it's like a double-edged sword. If Lima is able to read, and like we just saw with that up smash in that first stock, it is going to become really complicated. Wanted the downer so badly, but unfortunately, he won't be able to obtain it. That could have killed even with such low percentage, but at the end, it was impossible. 79% on both of these players. He is trying Stronghold for that fair, but a little bit of lacking distance is not going to be enough to seal that second stock, and still Stronghold is trying to survive with that last stock that he currently has.
He's definitely pushing as much as he can this last stock, and the game put him in an awkward situation right there, but he gets the punish on the ledge. Lima manages to recover once again. The back throw is going to be enough. It is 113%. And on this stage, it could be really dangerous for Lima. If Stronghold gets a good hit against him, he kind of catches it when he's trying to recover. This would be a really close situation for Lima.
Yeah, Mario's punish game absolutely nutty on the tri-platform layout, so we'll see if Stronghold can get that key opener. It's gonna be an up throw or maybe something like landing up air or nair into the grab to get the party started. No, Lima, 2 ABKs in a row, pushes him to the ledge, and what's the trap gonna be? Absolutely nothing. Top platform comes into play. Ooh, waiting out the witch time. Very smart.
Not going to be enough. 171% and still trying to find its way. Stronghold is just gripping absolutely every single 0.1% that he can of his life. That backer is not going to connect. Lima right now just playing the waiting game. If he
Oh my
desperate
God.
Strongholds enough, this might be it, but at the same time, he needs the perfect opening. 188% and still going. He might be able to get this grab. No, but it just doesn't get it. And Lima, off.
Yo, he's living up to the name. He is holding strong right now, and there were so many chances that things could have gone totally off the rails for Lima. The flood. Oh my God, this point. Mario's comeback potential is nuts. But no, there we go. ABK into the back air, even at such a high percent. That confirm is valid. Lima barely squeezing out the first game. It looked like it was just going to be a layup at first, but he actually gave him a run for his money.
Really dangerous situations too by Stronghold. Like even if it's just like he was like 170 something and still growing, Lima was able to was struggling actually to find like a way to finish off the stock. We saw that he had some great openings, but the DI coming from Stronghold was just so strong. He didn't want it to be like killing that percentage. He was like, if I'm going down, it has to be at least 200%.
Yeah, and not only the DI from Stronghold, also the DI coming up from Lima's part on that last spike attempt. I mean, if he was caught off guard, this could have been game for Stronghold. Even though Lima had like the percentage lead and the neutral lead almost the whole 3 stocks. This is what I'm talking about. I mean, if you give Mario an opening on Battlefield, it's going to be really, really tricky. But right now we're going to Smashville right here, and Lima gets the first strike, trying to get some bio combos over there. He gets it right now. Only 44%, but amazing DI coming out from a Stronghold spot.
Something I want to point out before this match gets too deep. Lima was doing an ABK toward the ledge to catch Mario in the back of the head during up B, which is a way I've never seen people really edge guard this character, right? From behind him, it's normally very difficult to contest Mario's up B head to head. So I like Lima's creativity in going for that. I mean, maybe you get a stage spike if they're unaware, but at the very least you get some damage and you force them to recover more creatively. So just something to watch out for that might come into play in the rest of the set.
Yeah, that was 100 IQ play, definitely.
We know he wanted to get that down throw and to a fair, wanted to take us back into a Smash 4, but now the advantage is going to be clear for Lima in an upstage, both of them in the upstage situation, but now of course Stronghold is going to be recovering from the highest point in this map. He's trying to find it. At the up B, not going to hit quite like he wanted. The back air not going to hit strong enough, but he's offstage. He still has his jump. He has everything. The footstool, but able enough. It's still more than enough time to recover. 89 to 170. The Stronghold is not going down without a fight.
Definitely, and that footstool actually caught me really off guard, and I'm pretty sure it actually caught off guard Stronghold too. 89% versus almost 200, and he manages to get it with that back air. And right now, it's where Stronghold needs to really shine on and take the most out of this last stock. That was a nice take. We definitely take those. We definitely take those in that situation, because that could have been the second stock in just 20 seconds.
A little bit different than game 1, where we saw Lima really start to run away with a huge lead after taking the first stock. Stronghold doing a little bit better this time around. And hey, I mean, we saw how close it was at the end, right? Oh, okay, yeah, this is good. Much better pace for Stronghold.
Taking out that first stock is going to do wonders, especially when he's only at 88%. If you're taking how much this guy has the ability to survive, how far he can stretch one stock, he has a fighting chance. He just needs to find out good opening. The down smash that gets immediately parried with Lima. Don't follow up that really good. And now, well, he gets a little bit of a punish game going. 24%, not that much, but still could be significant if he wants to get some Mario combos going. But now Lima trying to find those back airs, and it all could get difficult for Stronghold if he's not careful enough.
Yeah, definitely. 138% right now. I mean, he's kind of fighting off, just adding to the damage and the DI that he's making. It's really working out wonders for him right there in this situation. And Mario with Rage and a platform, it can also make wonders right here. But the back air was better in that interaction right there. 43% only in Lima's second stock, looking kind of fresh, but Stronghold almost takes Lima's second stock with that amazing javelin with the uppers.
Yeah, not quite enough to kill without the aid of a top platform, but still some solid damage and keeping Lima in disadvantage. No cross up on the DI though. Lima knows better. I like him trying to poke right there with the forward tilt. Bayo does not snap on the way up with her up B, but of course Lima with perfect spacing on that. He's going to make sure he doesn't poke his head above the ledge.
Lima now in the offstage situation, trying to get something going and maybe bait out. Stronghold, but Stronghold is thinking harder with their head. That's going to be more than enough, but still, that's now a difficult situation to be in. Yet again, 88%, and Stronghold is just eating a lot of percentage right now. Backer that's going to put it yet again into an upset situation. Lima can absolutely take it right here and right now with 0% taken, but it just all depends on what we say
again,
the water,
again.
the kick.
That's it.
He just
He
decided
knew,
to take
he knew.
it.
We almost saw that happen
Yeah.
at the end of game 1. There were so many close calls, the Flood being one of them, and this time Stronghold managed to land it in the perfect situation. Lima knew he had no resources to get back to the ledge. He's like, all right, let me get into the next game as fast as I possibly can.
Let's go to game 3. Let's go to game 3, and
He knows.
yeah, he knows. Yeah,
He's
he's
done.
laughing.
Eso fue sucio. I know it.
That was great. I mean, he knew that it was now or never. Like, he knew if he let Lima yet again onto the stage, it would have been practically over. Like, that stock would have been gone. So he knew that Flood was his best friend and was like, hey, yo, Flood, tírame paro.
Yeah.
Be with me, be real, let's get it. And they absolutely got it. I mean, now we're tied 1 apiece.
Yeah, Stronghold said, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. And just,
Don't be.
And just flooded Bio to her demise right there. But yeah, as you said, Max, it was actually one of the interactions that we barely saw almost happening in game number 1. And so I don't think this car is discarded right now. But yeah, it's something that Lima needs to be really aware about now.
Yeah, the Bayo players, they love stalling off stage, you know, and getting creative with all those air movement tools that they have. But Mario can actually check that in a big way. I mean, sure, you've got Cape, but Flood, don't sleep on that move. It has some real good niche uses, and that was one of them. Stronghold actually drawing first blood this time around. Maybe a little reversal of fortunes here. Oh, it's just as hard as it is to combo Mario. Bayo has a uniquely fast air dodge because of Bat Within, so we're going to see that come to play quite a few times already this set, but especially right there.
Really like how he's starting to utilize those Mario combos. That fair could have hit, but not going to be enough. And now the situation has completely shifted. We saw those 2 first games going in favor of Lima, but now Stronghold is the one that's going on ahead, that's putting up that percentage lead, and it's now pressuring Lima into playing basically however he wants. If he wants to have some kind of way he can like move around, Stronghold has the upper hand.
Yeah, right now, and this is the first time in these past 2 matches that we've seen Stronghold take the upper hand right now, taking the first stock already with 93%. And the eye over there coming strong for Stronghold, 15% only already. And I'm noticing that he really wants to keep Lima over there in that platform. I mean, just shielding a little bit when the ABK is coming and grabbing her whenever she overcommits. That was a really nice escape over there, trying to avoid the bullet punish, 146%, and it is not going to be enough to take out Stronghold stock.
Oh,
The 2 hits of Downer mixing up the shield timing right there, but Stronghold still hanging on here. Oh, if that platform tech chase went through, we could have been looking at a lot more damage. Things are actually starting to get a bit out of hand for Lima this time around. Such a different game than we were looking at just a few minutes ago.
it has completely shifted which time, but it's not going to affect it. That back here is going to be more than enough to take down that first Stronghold stock. And we were talking about it. We were trying well, we were not trying. We were saying that Stronghold has a huge window where he just survives a lot. He extends that life a lot. And now Lima is starting to suffer from that because every single kill confirmed that he's trying to do, just not confirming.
Oh, hold on, though. The second part of heel slide connecting on that neutral getup. Huge stock for Lima right here. Oh, my lord. That back air actually finished the job. And he is right back in the action. Suddenly a pretty sizable lead for Lima. Just as much as Bayo can extend her own leads with her combo game, she can make a comeback with them as well. You see that little flood charge right there, maybe saving it for later, or at least reminding Lima that he should be scared of it.
Yeah, definitely. That's like the secret weapon right now. That's the trump card over here, 93% already. And it was almost like this. The past match, it was almost this exact same interaction over here. Lima with 2 stock. Mario almost bit his last bit of his last stock. And this is where things can get really tricky for Lima if he just gives Stronghold one little interaction when this could be another game for Stronghold or it could be a game for Lima.
I'm not going to lie, that was the time to let the Flood rip. You know Bayo's going to have all that special landing lag after doing up B and side B so many times, so they love to reset to the ledge. If Stronghold had let the Flood rip, Lima was out of resources. That's it.
Oh.
Hindsight is always 20/20. Got to get it done the hard way now. Oh, the fade with the air dodge. I love that cross-up.
This is a really tense moment. Stronghold is at a 30 and something great use of the Flood, not getting hit by the dash attack. But still, 43% on Lima's side, 145, 100% difference. And Stronghold is not letting go. Stronghold doesn't want this to end. The jab block not going to happen, but still, that's a downer. The DI not going to be quite enough with the percentage to make Lima go down.
Oh, God.
What a brave man!
I'm not going to lie,
back
I'm a
there.
fan of this Mario, bro. He's got some big plays up his sleeve, and he's not afraid to make them. Unfortunately, just not enough there. I think we could have seen that go very differently with just a few slight changes in the gameplay. But man, this is close. This is a good set.
Just a few frames, and that could have been a spike. Like inches, frames, pixels. It was there, and he actually tried it on the last match too. So he knows that the things that are almost working will work eventually.
Yeah, you just gotta be a little bit different with your timing, right? And we could have been looking at a spike and the whole crowd going crazy right now. But instead, we're still getting some good games, so I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah, I mean, it has been some close games. I'm losing my voice. But it has been quite an amazing performance, not only from Stronghold, but also from Lima, because we saw how it was that third game. He was starting to struggle how to recover and how to move around that Stronghold's Mario. But now, suddenly, after that second stock, he regained like that strong force that Bayo has, and of course, he knows how to connect with his character. And now we're seeing it back again. Lima back with a slight percentage lead, but we know how Stronghold acts, we know how Stronghold works, and we know how Stronghold can sometimes surprise us.
Definitely, and something that I've been really noticing right here is that I like the way that Stronghold mixes Mario's combos to adapt to Bayonetta's path within right there. Because sometimes you just go for another upper, you just go for a back air, and he's just like, okay, I'm waiting, and now an air that the frame data of the air it's faster than the upper or the back air. Okay, it's going to connect. It is cheap damage, but it's damage that will work over time.
One thing that I think really added up a lot of damage on Stronghold last game was he kept trying to do these aerial approaches, landing nairs and back airs, and it was just an up B out of shield from Lima every single time. If he could be a little bit more patient and less aggressive, could see that work out. Wow, I'm surprised the heel slide didn't get punished there. Less lag on that move than it looks like.
Absolutely. Now, both players are just holding on to their life. 167, yeah, that was the confirm that Lima was looking for, and now, oh, Stronghold is just looking for it. A little bit of fireball action, but still not going to be enough. 129, that's it. We are now tied up yet again, 2 stocks. But Stronghold needs to find a way to get away with this game to take us to a game number 5.
Yeah, definitely. Stronghold needs. Stronghold really needs to hold on to his gameplay that is working already, but makes just some little tweaks.
Dead.
Some little adjustments over
dead.
there. Oh, he get it!
Yo, are we getting a game 5, boys? I kind of see it in the cards. Lima has shown quite a good amount of comeback potential himself, though. So we'll see what he's capable of. Wow, the nair out of shield not going to connect with Bayo right there.
Tense situation. That stock basically gave Stronghold all the confidence that he needed. He could have just dropped. He has a stock to burn, but at the same time, he wants to make sure he keeps it as long as possible. Great grab. This could go and get good things, but unfortunately, no. Back here. Now, Lima has the upper hand. Never.
No way!
Not the fair upstage. Never in your life challenge a Mario upstage, especially when you are losing.
Bro, what? I thought he was at least going to be able to take the stage, but absolutely not.
Even Lima wasn't expecting it. But what I have to say, and I'll say it again, as a Mario main myself, never of the evers try to challenge a Mario upstage when he's facing you, because out of 10 times, a fair is coming straight for your head.
That was psycho. That was some psycho train of thought over there. Like, I'm in a disadvantage right now. Okay, I'm gonna spike him. I'm gonna try to spike him. Oh, we got ourselves a game number 5. We're going to Hollow Bastion right there. He get it. The madman did it. Like, wow, that was amazing play. But right now, let's focus on the game that is happening right now with Stronghold 2-2 versus Lima right here. Game number 5, 48% already. He's taking the upper hand right now, but Lima counter attacks with the bread and butter from Bayonetta, and I don't think Stronghold has a jump, and he gets the first stock.
All right, Lima really shaping up here. Doesn't want to let this go to game 5 just for it to slip through his fingers. And with such a healthy lead, that can only be extended by an up B, a side B, an up tilt, so many different things. I feel like everything's working out in his favor, but you gotta watch out for this guy. He's so wily and conniving with the Mario plays.
He's really a really difficult player to deal with because it's not only how long he stretches his lives, it's also the combo potential that Mario holds. Great, oh, wanted to go with that down throw to fair. Of the situation, and the percentage is starting to grow. Stronghold is starting to get a little bit anxious. 114% for Bayonetta. That could have placed Lima in a really difficult situation, but not going to be quite it. Off stage now, Stronghold. Lima trying to maybe bait some kind of action like he just did on that first stock, and no tech from Stronghold on the floor. That could have been it, and some follow-up. But now Lima is putting Stronghold right where he wants to, and this might hurt a lot.
I also love how Lima not only uses the combos so well, but Theo's range, right? Against a stubby character like Mario, it can be so difficult for him to get in against these long limbs, particularly that back air. How do you find a way in, especially when you're approaching aerials just get blown up by up B?
Yeah, this is looking really, really hard for Stronghold right now. Already 152% on his second stock. Lima definitely got angry by that spike on the last set, in the last match, I mean, and the bullets avoiding it with the cape over there, the bat within coming, but not quite getting into nothing. But that back air will put the Stronghold second stock onto the. Wow, that was a really good up smash there, then. But we've seen what Stronghold is capable of. If there's a character and a player that can.
One more?
What?
He's super alive. Okay, he had his jump and another ABK. Or sorry, just the up B because he didn't hit the ABK. But still, man, you can't help but tense up when you see something like that. Forward tilt for the tech chase, I like the idea, but just didn't get the read.
Oh, this might be a good opening for Stronghold. Oh, he wanted the fair, wanted to maybe do some kind of follow-up, but not going to be it. Taken straight into the heavens, but not going to quite make it. Stronghold trying to make some kind of... oh, the parry. Oh, he's going to escape in time. He's looking for that upper to fair. And
yo, this guy's insane.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He doesn't have any sort of regard for his life. If he wants to spike, he's going to get it.
Yeah, he definitely is just like, you know what, this is probably my last stock right here. Well, this is my last stock right here. I'm gonna put everything that I know onto this table. Oh my god.
Oh, and he's alive? I thought he was too low, honestly.
Once again, he tried it, and this is going to be enough. No, Stronghold manages to recover once again to the stage, recovering the neutral position. But and the spike. The spike.
Man, that was a great finish to a great set. Of course, would have loved to see it go down to the wire, at least the last stock situation, but Stronghold put on one hell of a show. We'll be seeing more of him in the losers bracket. That is a pretty nice Mario, I must say, man. Lima, this guy, he's got a case for top 20, top 30 in NA right now. So actually maybe even higher than that. He's been on a tear. So I think for Stronghold to take him to game 5 in the first place is a huge accomplishment, but you know, it's only up from here. He's only going to keep getting better.
Especially when with plays like that.
Yeah.
And there's just, like I said, there's no way to sugarcoat it. That fair off stage, absolutely not giving anything. Like I thought he was just like, I have an extra stock. He doesn't. He have some kind of percentage that I can utilize, so I can maybe take him down with a fair. I might as well do it. And what a postcard that was.
That was such a great set, man. If we keep getting ones like that, this block is just going to fly by, man. We'll be at Sunday before you know it.
Yeah, definitely. That was actually an amazing set. Coming down to the wire, I thought at the very beginning where Lima just had like this really huge advantage, we were going to be seeing like more onto the Lima side, but Stronghold really putting up the show over there. Like, I think we're going to be seeing it right here. No, I think this is the next one. where he got the cape. That was our first sign that it was going to be an amazing set.
Yeah, his offstage plays were crazy. I feel like the last minute or two of the last game was almost entirely played off the stage. So when you are doing stuff like that, especially against a character who's so good off the level like Bayonetta, you know you're fighting a demon, bro. You're fighting an absolute madman.
Absolutely, and it's all about the replays, man. I mean, we just witnessed some absolutely incredible and great art like being played. Like if his Stronghold had to put like a Mario CD, this is it. Like he will be admitted as the president of the Mario Club, like on the spot. Like who else is brave enough to just fare off stage returning? That was
like that. Yeah, dude.
How you do that?
That's
like
poetry.
Killed him at what, 46 or something crazy like that? Oh man, but when game 5 came around, of course, Lima said, you know what, let me lock in, let me get down to business. I'm not going to do anything too crazy. Just going to punish the aerials, just going to land my combos, not extend too far, or get wild off the stage. I'll let him do that and, you know, create his own demise. So either way, amazingly played by both of them. Lima's going to be moving on through the winner's bracket though.
Yeah, and definitely look up for Stronghold on the lower bracket, you know, because it is now a menace on the lower bracket. That's something that doesn't get really talked about a lot. Like, whenever a really good player falls into a lower bracket, it becomes a menace over there. Because you maybe think, okay, I'm in the lower bracket. Yeah, you know, I may have a chill path over there. But there has been times that we have like players like MK Leo, Big Boss, and now a Stronghold falling into the lower bracket. It is not that early on. We're about to be heading onto 128, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, let's keep an eye on Stronghold right there.
Yeah, for sure. I'm very impressed by his Mario. And that's a somewhat common character too, right? I feel like it takes a lot to actually show me something new with him. And I think just